It's week 6 of the NFL.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 73 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. Boy, shifts past him. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They go play action now. Lawrence, he's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Lawrence got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But that last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, he played from 1989 to 2000, and Troy Aikman, he was about winning. Because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to. We had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. They'll run on first down with Akers. Brought down at the 20. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They got this down at the 12-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Schwartz. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Here's Lawrence. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Elijah Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
So the hold on special teams backs them up all the way inside the 15 to start. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And it goes for 24 yards. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend. And usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. They're for a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Warren. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Texans in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down about 3 inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up the 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And this time they're ready for it as they'll stop it right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Warren. This will be caught at about the 6. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Warren, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jameson Williams from 3 yards out. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On play action, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. On the counter, this is Akers. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Lawrence looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. He'll go down to about 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. That catch by number 940 in his career, so it's 60 away from the ground. But 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Warren. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Inside the 15 before they drop it. Nice gain of 21 yards. They were in zone defensively with the crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lift their chops in order to get the big hit or play.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
On 2nd and 12, Warren. They'll roll him out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is indeed good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
A give, running right is Akers.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he goes out right around the 39.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Lawrence will throw.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Hill.
And they'll start with great field position. Yard line. On 1st down, Whitfield, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Throwing on 2nd down. Warren being chased out left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the complete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
D'Angelo Malone in there again, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Warren. He finds his man, complete. That's Lynch. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now Lawrence.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, does say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Now Lawrence.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he floats one there, incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly... Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off play action. Warren. He finds his man, complete. It's Lynch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They go play action here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Pick up there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. There you pick up the 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Warren. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jamison Williams. Career touchdown number 136. Tying it with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Still down quite a bit here, several scores. But yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Warren buying time to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets us well inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down. Play action. Warren. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete.
The defenders certainly don't forget about him making out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down, Whitfield. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 4th down, Warren. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5.
Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Lawrence. Open man is Palmer.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
He decided to run Hitch like a really hit-town guy to turn it loose. Boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a guy right around the line of scrimmage. The Vikings send out McConnell, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 34. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Houston's offense taking over again. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now a dump off here complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Sliding out of the pocket.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's dropped just before the line of game. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now what? They just do that all the way downfield. Ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And now out comes Houston. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Whitfield. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets his way inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing on 1st down. Warren firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring him 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Texans. Jameson Williams with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Texans are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now Lawrence on first down. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Again, he finds Moore. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. But Jameson Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good for him. 23 yards on the play.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
To throw again on second down, Warren.
And this one too low.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Off the play fake, Warren. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, That's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Warren. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of 5 of the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Tyler Bailey.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Warren. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Williams brings it in. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there at 22. They'll run on 1st down. Whitfield, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And a ball smacked down to the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Warren. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Jamison Williams
from a yard out.
And the Texans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On the ready.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack.
Lawrence.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Off the play fake. Warren. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statistician.